Peace.
You probably don't like.
I remember this. Oh,
Like we took that
brother.
fucking Saudi deal.
You did?
Oh yeah, me and XUC both.
Oh, no. Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. I needed the money.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure.
These were the people that the Saudis were killing, by the way. Just so you know, these fucking musically gifted individuals.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I need the money, guys.
I'm gonna grab my food.
I'm so confused. What is this?
Why did he have this readily available?
يوم سيطرنا على الخوضه بآلي ما
Did you leave me alone in a room with like a propaganda video?
Probably set him up.
This is a 3-minute video of. What do you mean a music video? When you said music video, I'm expecting like bad example, Chris Brown dancing. You know?
No. They do like
What is
they do
this?
musicals. They're very musical people.
Are
No,
you are you being serious?
Dog, what do you look? You think I made
This isn't music. I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shoot. This isn't a music video, Hassan.
No, it is. They do musicals about like their fucking like their actions all the time. And they love walking over. They love walking over like the American flag and the Israeli flag side by side. They will always like march on it. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. He's saying they do not care about the heavy missiles. Like they will literally take the war to them no matter what. It's an act of for them it's an act of resistance. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Oh my god.
No social awareness, bro.
Oh man.
This is just fucking sign of a fucking retard.
You know what? I also
No, I gotta go. That's what I'd be like. Like, yeah, I gotta go. Beep beep boop.
I'm sorry.
You know, this is fucking crazy. Well, for one, I hate Hassan, right? Like, it's no secret. I think I've only made like one video talking about how he tries to speak to the black community like he controls us or some shit. But outside of that, he is very concerning because of not only his influence, but like obviously the message, right? He's like, I don't want to say it because of YouTube, but him and terror go hand in hand, right? Like it's part of a terror ideology, and it's very concerning. Like this isn't the only. I'm gonna go through the rest of the videos on this like thread, but I was in the military, for those of you that don't know, and I hope at least one other veteran watches this because I have a question, right? Quarterly in the military, we take anti-terrorism courses. And we have people talk to us about it. We have like there's a bunch of shit, right? We do basically anti-terrorism, which basically helps us determine who would be an insider threat to the U.S., to a unit, to holy shit. Something got about eye. I'm dying. Please. I think I got eyelash. I have long eyelashes. But basically, we have these courses or classes that tell us about insider threats. When should we report people to our superiors and stuff like that? When you see a shift in someone becoming more extremist is a really good way, obviously. But based off of all of the learning I've done from the DoD, from the government, right? These are people who study this. This is from people who actively have to watch out for this all the time. If he was one of the soldiers in my unit and he set me down and played me this shit, I would have reported him so fucking fast. This is concerning. This is strange. This is this is anti everything right. This is very odd to play a propagandist video for a terror organization. This is very strange. and I'm not saying I'm an expert on this just because I've had training on it or anything like that. You know, it's like it's classes. I do pay attention. But it's not like super serious typically, because if you're not overseas, like you're probably not going to experience it as often, but it does happen. I mean, there was a story of a soldier who became like Hassan and then ended up shooting up a post full of soldiers, completely lost his mind, became very, very extremist. We learned about this. Stuff like this happens. And if he were in the military, I guarantee there would be several people who report this man, just like what happened with that other man. The issue is with that other person who did this, he got reported for his extremism and they didn't do anything. Hopefully, the military learned its lesson, because he ended up shooting and killing several service members, right? But this is concerning. And this whole like jokey, haha, Hassan is this, blah, 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 blah. I really don't care about the petty shit. Like, I don't think about personality when it comes to like, oh, I'm going to really hate on this guy. Like, oh, this guy's an asshole. I'm fine with people being assholes. I think it's funny most of the time. Or people being like morally, not even morally gray, but just like, they don't care, you know, like those kind of personalities don't bother me. I don't think people should get shit just for their personality per se, unless they're doing bad things, right? But for him, it's genuinely concerning because he has a widespread influence over an American audience. And he's propped up by a multi-billion-dollar corporation, which is Amazon, which owns Twitch, which is also a multi-billion-dollar organization. And it's very concerning because these ideas, for how much money are you guys willing to sacrifice your country that's allowing you to make these billions? How much money is it worth for you to promote someone like this who's obviously a threat to our country? And this isn't the only example. He said things like, oh, the U.S. deserves 9/11 to happen. He advocates for social and political systems that have led to nothing but chaos, death, and destruction across the world. The U.S. is probably the most, actually not probably, we are the most advanced society ever in human history, but capitalism is this evil thing that needs to be put down. Yet we've progressed this fucking far. And it's like, Yet he wants us to switch over to a system that leads to dictators and everybody being wiped out. That's what he wants. And at a certain point, like, I'm fine entertaining these thought processes, but at what point are these people an actual threat to our country? Is it after they do a crime and hurt thousands of people? Is that when we take it serious? When do we start calling this out and stop letting these people be promoted? Because this is very odd. There's a difference between having intellectual debates, having thoughts about other systems and stuff like that, and being an actual fucking terror to the nation that hosts you and allows you to be here and allows you to make your millions of dollars. Like, it's very fucking strange, dude. It's very strange. Like, I'm telling you right now, I think most people who's done any anti-terror training will agree with that. Like, this is fucking strange.
Okay, this is a stupid question. Okay, you can preface it with that. Does he know what One Piece is?
This is a pirate, by the way. This is a terrorist. This is someone who's led to the death of many people, by the way. By the way, just so you guys know.
هذا السؤال يكون شوي أهبل، بس بسألك تعرف شو هو ون بيس؟ عمرك سمعت بون بيس؟
أكيد يعني منذ الطفولة وأنا أشاهد ون بيس لوفي.
Like Luffy.
Yeah, he said he's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes, that's fire. That's
like
so fire.
he fucking disgusts me.
Oh my god.
Like,
dude,
genuinely, like, on a deeply, like, personal level, he disgusts me. He has everything wrong with a certain side of the political spectrum, that you will accept this over, like, this is what you're willing to accept. You're willing to accept someone who's caused the death of multiple people over people who vote against your policy. Like, that's what's wrong with the left. This is why you guys are losing. This is very fucking strange. Like, I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on, as long as you aren't a hardcore radical person, you can see what's wrong with this and what's concerning about this. This makes me very concerned for any part of the country where his supporters are, because this is what they support. This is very strange. Look at the chat. They're not concerned about this. They think this is great. They think this is amazing. They think it's fucking phenomenal to support people that actively take lives. And that's fucking concerning.
We think the Houthis
Haha,
Ansar
you're a
Allah is
pirate.
doing,
Haha,
what
you
Houthi
ruined the
would do.
lives
You can
of
tell them
plenty of families. You're so amazing.
Okay, this is a stupid question. Okay, you can preface it with
Luffy,
that.
you're just like the
Does he know what One
shonen
Piece
anime
is?
I watch. Fucking clown, bro. Like, it's just so strange, and I don't understand how people support this and say
My
nothing about it.
understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to.
You can't even say that's out of context. Like, that was the full Like, he's like, ask him if he likes Luffy. Oh, yeah. That's so cool. Like, bro, you're weird, bro.
Yeah, kill
You're
them.
fucking
Kill those motherfuckers in a video game. Sorry. Holy shit. Murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets.
Well, my understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill
As a
them.
result.
Kill those motherfuckers in a video game. Sorry. Holy
communists.
shit. Murder those motherfuckers in the street.
Socialists.
Let the streets.
Same side.
Let the streets
Two sides of the
soak in
same
their
coin.
fucking red capitalist bloods, dude. Oh my god, in a video game, of course. Holy shit. Holy.
Hassan, you have a house. Why don't you allow all of these people that you are so fucking fond of come live with you? It's the same thing with the immigration thing. All of these fucking left pieces of shit will say, yeah, let them into the country because all of the people with fucking jobs will have to take care of them. Meanwhile, you don't do shit about it. You shut the fuck up, take your millions of dollars that you've made off of much harder working people, and how about you go do something and help these people that you care so much about, Hassan? Why don't you go fight in one of these other countries, huh? Why are you such a pussy? There are thousands of people that join the U.S. military who at the bare minimum believe in their country enough to serve it. Why don't you believe enough to go serve any other place that you fucking shill for? Why don't you use your fucking house and house all these people you care oh so much about? You have the means. You choose not to. You have one of the biggest followings on the internet. You can fucking do a lot more than you do. The truth is you don't fucking care. You're a lazy piece of shit. You're an you're an ideologue, bro. Like, I don't understand how anyone can watch this dude and fucking stomach this. This is always how they act. Yo, yeah, go take the houses. As he makes millions off of donations and does shit about it. He can host people. These people would never let any, they would never let any stranger live with them. But they always push for every single other person to. He can buy property and let people live there for free. Why doesn't he do that? What law is against that? You can buy property. Let's see you do it. He won't. Do you know why? Because as much as he shits on capitalism, he is a fucking slave to it. They have no actual morals. They never act on what they preach. Never. He does not live how he preaches. And I don't understand how you can follow someone who, it's not even like a do as I say, not as I do kind of situation. This is like really deeply rooted morals that you have 100% ability to follow. This isn't like someone who's addicted to a substance and they're like, hey guys, don't do that, because obviously that person has a deep problem. They've experienced the worst of that problem and now they're telling you like, hey, I know I am, but please just listen to me. This is terrible. That's completely different from someone who has 100% means to live how they want and they fucking refuse to because they're a pussy. Because they don't believe anything they preach, and it's fucking disgusting. And this is the man that tries to tell the black community how to be. This is the man that tries to tell Republicans that they're fucking evil. Say what the fuck you want. The people who believe in capitalism built this fucking country. People like you built Maoist fucking China. Get the fuck out of here. What do you know? What the fuck do you know about freedom? What do you know about liberty? What do you know about actually living to any kind of ideals? Because at the end of the day, you're hosted here. You're hosted in the US. You are fucking blessed in the greatest society of mankind. And this is how you act. You fucking support pirates. You support terror organizations. You have no morals. You're a fucking coward and you disgust me. As on a deeply personal level, as a human being, this is disgusting. He has everything wrong with society. If you genuinely believe something, I will never fault people for that. If you genuinely believe something, fucking fight for it, fucking stand up for it. But the fact is, he doesn't believe shit he's saying because he knows it's wrong. He knows deep down it's wrong, but he wants to play off the fucking high strung emotions of fucking children because that's what his audience is mostly comprised of. Fucking children who don't understand how the world works. He literally preys on the mentally ill of our society, who can't even control themselves after a fucking election cycle, who act like absolute fools 90% of the time, who have no social skills, who are completely autistic, who confuse mental illnesses for one another, who self-diagnose, who can't even figure out what it means to be in the wrong body. It's fucking insane that the people who prey on the most vulnerable in our society have so much to say when it comes to morality and what we should do as a society. He has no morality. He can live as the socialist pariah that he wants to be. He can afford some land, collect his people, and make his little fucking cult. Although I don't think it's legal to make a cult per se. I don't know. I don't know the legality of that. But you know what I'm trying to say. He can start living like this and then prove that this shit works. But you're going out of your way to convince the US that we can do Maoist China better than he did. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know how stupid that would be? Our country literally made it this way through capitalist systems. We made it this way with fucking merit. Meritocracy, hello. Having the people who have the determination and willpower will succeed in our country. That is how it works. If you have the brains, if you have the determination, if you go out and try to meet people who can help you, this is fucking possible. We have millions of people who are born super low class who rise, whether it's they're less poor, whether it's, okay, now they're middle class, whether it's, oh, I went from poor to fucking rich. Like, this is fucking insane. And then we have people like Elon Musk, who's putting his money where his fucking mouth is. He said what he believed in, and people give all billionaires shit. There's very different categorizations. There's people like fucking Elon Musk, who takes his money, buys something that doesn't make him money because he believes what people are doing on that platform is fucking wrong with censorship, and then he greatly improves the country by adding a major free speech platform. He takes his money, goes to PA, and gives out $1 million a day to get people to vote. He gained no money from that. You can say, well, he benefits from assisting the Trump organization. This dude leads a fucking multi-billion-dollar company that builds rocket ships and pushes our understanding of technology and overall helps humanity. And you can't really argue against that. And how do people who support Hassan act? They support ideas like, oh, we should take his company away. If Donald Trump loses, we should take his company away. This is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. These fucking communists, these fucking socialists, there shouldn't be any rich as they sit amongst some of the richest in our society. Hassan makes a lot more money than someone like me. Would I ever in my fucking wildest dreams come to the conclusion that people should be able to come to his house and end him and take his fucking house and his money? No, that's just fucking insanity. I applaud people who do better than me. I applaud people who do better than most of society because that means they're different. There's something about them. And for him, what's different about him is that he was able to capture an audience that is heavily mentally ill, and his morals are so fucking corrupt that they allowed him to do so. In its own way, that shit is impressive. That you can be so fucking morally bankrupt that you can go out of your way to capture the hearts and minds of the most susceptible to trickery and fucking falsehoods as that part of the United States. And it is fucking concerning that he has that much of a following while showing propagandist videos while supporting pirates while saying things like terror attacks should happen to the US while he lives here off of our fucking money. Like, get the fuck out of here, you pussy. I fucking hate this dude, man. Like, it's such a, it's like, it's not even hidden
Tibet was
hypocrisy.
literally a fucking
He's open with it.
slave mandate, like
So
autonomous zone.
China did them a favor.
That was one. I mean, in America, when I say something like this, people get very upset. You know, we talk about the Dalai Lama saying "suck my tongue" or whatever, but like that's not far from the norm in fucking normal Tibetan existence before the Communist Party came in and
So China unilaterally took over Tibet.
Like
these
are
their culture. They basically are trying to, homogenize the culture.
If your culture,
they're trying to spoil the religion and the identity.
The part of feudal warlords and slavery, abolishing that. Yes, I do think that is good.
No, China did them a favor.
I think that yes, I will be on the record
just
to
like
state
America did it.
That while the Chinese government,
hey, shut up, Ethan. We don't do that.
There is no equivalent in American intervention that you can point to in a similar capacity, unless you're talking about.
Okay, so
and I think this is a good way to describe Taiwan as well. The American federal government going into the fucking South and killing, unfortunately not all of them, but a decent amount of slavers and defenders of slavery. This is violent retribution from a powerful federal government that squashed. Okay,
Tibet is the South in the Civil War.
Yes, Tibet in the time frame
communist shell
where Chinese intervention happened would be the South. Yes, so they were doing slavery.
What was the moral aspect of the war of China?
Yeah, what was
the interests are obviously like national security or whatever the fuck they claim.
So he lives under this stupid ass idea that all violence is equal and means that all violence is justified if you want something. That clearly, that's his, he just said that about what happened with China and Tibet. He just said that about the houses, like, go take them. Oh, kill them and take them in a video game. Like, it's fucking crazy that Twitch literally props this dude up because Twitch's staff are fucking mentally ill retards. Like, actually, Twitch has literally the dumbest staff on planet fucking Earth. And the only reason that platform exists is because, one, it wasn't as radical when it started, and two, it just had such a lead on other fucking platforms that by the time they came out, it was just hard to surmount. Same thing with Twitter. It became super radical over time, and by the time it got super high up there was really no competition. Twitch staff, you're fucking stupid. This is what you host. I want you guys to know that. I have no respect for this man. Like I said, everything I've learned from anti-terrorism training, this dude is a threat to the fucking nation. And I really think he needs to be looked into. Something tells me that if you were to look at his computers, his devices, his phone, you would see some really fucking strange shit and statements about the US. And overall, his supporters are basically a small militia. The thing is, they're too pussy to actually do anything about it as of right now, but it's not to say it won't change in the future. This is very concerning, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like Hassan, fucking terrorist? Peace.